Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what is going on today. Give it a minute, see if we have folks popping up in the chat. If not, I will go ahead and get started because I'm super excited to talk to my guest today. I'm always excited to talk to my guest, but you know what I mean. She is ready to go. So I am just gonna get started. Oh, I see one popping up in the chat, not or that's watching. So let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Thanks everybody for joining us today for the next in the series of Look Who's Cruising Now. I'm so excited to bring up my guest. I just got to meet finally in person on the Meet and I group cruise. Was already 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. I can't believe it. Hey, together we travel. So please help me welcome this very vivacious, fun loving, and whistleblowing friend who helped make this trip so special for me and so many others. The one and only cruising superstar, one of Carnival's extra super deluxe, very important fun persons. Life with me, Veronica. Oh,
I was looking for who you talking about.
I'm talking about you.
What you talking about? Where you at in my house?
I'm talking about you, Super Cruiser.
I'm
You
sitting
know
there like,
that
who we talking about? What's going on? Me? Little old me?
you. We're talking
I'm
about
like,
you.
I got excited. What's up, people?
Together we travel is here. Hello,
Hey, together we travel. Hey,
hello.
Carmen.
Hello, Allen Family Adventures. I'm
Hey,
glad you
classes.
made it. Hey Carmen, how are you
Hey,
today? Thanks for joining
Carmen,
us.
baby.
Edna's here. Hey
Hey,
Edna. Thank you, thank you,
sissy.
thank
Thank you for coming
you.
through.
I know that's your sister. I know that's your sister. You had to be here. She knows where you live. She will come and get you. Well, thank you so much again for doing this. I appreciate it.
No
Man, I
problem, girl.
can't believe you're looking around talking about who am I talking about?
I
I'm
was like,
talking
who's she introducing who we? I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about you.
I got a little nervous, like, okay, that's me. Let me
That's
introduce
so
you.
funny.
Yeah.
But before I went live, we were just talking about, how is it for you when people recognize you on the cruise ships, and you must get these very excited, exuberant hugs. Oh my God, it's Veronica. So you should be used to this, girl.
Oh my God, I love it. Like, I'm screaming, you screaming, we all screaming. You know me? What? You watch my videos? What? And you like me? You know what I post and you still like me?
They know you. They know you. I
I
think
get so excited. Oh my God, I get so excited.
that's awesome. They just as excited to see you. They just as excited
Yes.
to see you. Oh, Carmen says she wanted to say hi before her battery dies. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Get
you for
charged
popping
up, girl.
in. Get
I
that
think
battery charged up.
I found your channel probably right before the holidays last
Okay.
year. So maybe around Thanksgiving because you were cooking. I think you were baking some cakes, right? You
Yes.
had some cakes on.
I made my
Cakes on.
Vegas peach cobbler pound cake.
Yes, that sounds amazing. So you like to cook, you like to bake. Tell me what I don't know what your channel started as or what is it all cruising? What do you do? What do you want? What do you have on there?
My channel started as a photo dump for my. You go back to when I started
Mm.
way years ago. I just wanted a place to store my stuff so my grandkids and great grandkids would see they crazy granny in the future. I didn't know nothing about being no content creator. I just wanted a place to just take the stuff off the phone and dump it so I could delete it. So it started off me putting my cruise vlogs up. Then I stopped for years. Then it started off me just posting just random. bull stuff. I ain't gonna cuss over here. Bull crap. And then and I just tried to get into the whole cruise lifestyle world, and that's when I met Edna on a New Orleans cruise that she was on. And I'm like asking her questions and vibing with her and realize, okay, what's this vlogging thing all about? What's this content creator stuff? And so one of my first cruise vlogs was based off of, hey, Keisha girl, thanks for coming in, girlfriend. It was based off watching what she did with her family. And so it was like, okay, now I may can do this myself. This may be a little interesting. I think I can try this stuff. And so I do cruise vlogs. I do a lot of my family. So we do cookie reviews. We just do a lot of every damn thing. We do a little bit of everything over here. But mostly my travel, really like the channel says, my life will be. Everything about my life and all the craziness, shenanigans that we got going on in my world. Some of my daycare stuff I got on there, some cooking videos up there, just everything in a whole about my life. Life with V.
Life with V. Just like the name says, is what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's so interesting because I think it was your favorite couple was saying basically the same thing of how they started with the, a place to put all their pictures, all their videos, and then they would share it with their friends who didn't get to go on those trips. But so that makes me feel better because I really didn't have any idea of what YouTube was all about either. Starting out, I thought a similar thing. Okay, I'll try it.
Something to do.
It was something to do. And now look what y'all got me into. Look.
Right. Now I love it.
Now look. Okay, so when was your first cruise?
My very first cruise was April of 2011.
Okay.
It was on a royal ship. I can't remember the name of the ship. I don't remember the name of the ship. But it's not in Majestic of the Seas, I think it was called.
Okay.
It was a 3-day cruise that I went on. It was literally I had a cruise scheduled for September on Carnival Splendor. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be my first cruise. But my mother passed January of 2011. Oh, okay. And so some of my bestest friends was like, literally, he had just won $1 million for scratch a lottery ticket.
No way.
Yeah. And him and his husband was like, you need to get away. You under a lot of stress. Your mom's going to pay for you to go on a cruise. Oh, I'm like, because they were going on this cruise. So him and his husband paid for me and my sister Donna, who some of y'all know, to go on the Majestic of the Sea for a 3-day cruise. That was my very first experience to cruise it because of him. He's like, you stressed out. I want you to have a chance to get away, whatever. So my first Carnival cruise was September of 2011, which was my first cruise with my mom, but she passed away January 2011.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about your mom. But that was with great friends who were, there for you and wanted to take you to get away. That was awesome.
Yeah, so now he always said I turned into a cruise monster every time he said
Look what they started. Look
what I created. A monster.
That's funny because I just assumed that your first was Carnival. So I was like, was it love at first sight with Carnival? Like, what did you think then after having come off the world?
My very first cruise with Carnival was on September the 11th. So 2011. So I had all days to have a first cruise, but I fell in love. That's why to this day, Splendor is like one of my favorite ships of all time. I've been on Splendor probably more than any cruise. That was my very first baby. And it was literally, I feel like the ocean set me free. Just being out there on the water, just the sounds and the vibe of the ocean. It was like, because the 3-day cruise was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate him paying for the cruise. He had us, no shade, and I love you if you're still here. Mwah. But he had us at the bottom of the ocean and in the cellar, where the slaves be at. In the front of the ship.
Wasn't rolling now. Come on.
It was like the worst cabin ever. And I'm like, I can't do this. This is what cruising is about. Like, ain't no windows, all this noise is way down here yonder where the workers and the slaves at. I can't do this. So by the time I went on Carnival and I had a balcony.
Oh, you have moved on up, girl.
For a reason. It was like, oh, this life is kind of nice up here. Okay, I can see the world.
That
So
is so funny.
it was such a different vibe from my first cruise, being down there in the sailor to being in this balcony, and it's like, wow, I love it here. So it's kind of how I fell in love with Carmen, because it was the complete opposite experience.
Wow, that is funny. Hold on, I see some more people in the chat who want to say hey. So let me make sure I get these comments on here. And I know I'm not good at this, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Keisha says she fell in love with you after a video when you were like, "My baby, old enough to go. You can buy me liquor."
Yeah. Ooh, girl,
That
she
funny.
still buy me liquor too.
That's funny. I saw who else came here. I'm sorry,
Uh-oh.
guys. Here we go. We got Rooted in Essential Oils. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate
Hey, guys.
it. Marjorie saying hi. Hi, Marjorie.
Hey,
Thanks
Miss
for
Margie, how you
coming
doing?
in. Now, why am I in this?
I'm just saying, sis. I know you don't care where your cabins be at, but when I think about that way in the front, way down yonder cabin, it's like, yeah, I can't do
Hey,
that.
Elevate with Bird.
Hey,
How are
sissy.
you? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in. Okay,
I
I think
just
the
saw your message. I got you.
that is so funny. My parents tell a story about similar when they were on deck. It feels like zero, right? But they're like on deck one or something, and they're
Mm,
like, we smelled them cooking the bacon. It was like it was terrible. All the creaks and everything.
horrible.
So it's just the position. They're like you. They're now balcony only. They want to
Mm-hmm.
be on a high level. So I get that. You can call it bougie if you
Balcony,
want, but
Lido, I'm good.
we have preferences. It's okay. It's
Exactly.
okay. You're so funny though when you're on your videos when you first see the ship and you're talking to the ship like you talk to it like it's your little baby. It's I'm popping there in a minute. How you
I tell you, I always tell people that my other child is Carnival Cruise Line, because I get them so much of my money. They're my babies and I love them. So when I see my babies, it's like I'm seeing my child I ain't saw in a few months. Like, how come my little baby, oh my baby is? Because I invested in them. I'm
Yeah.
a shareholder with them. So it's like I'm seeing my baby who was out of town. And so it's like, look at my baby. No matter the big, the size, the little, that's my baby. That's my heart. So I get excited.
Well,
Like,
I get excited too. I love seeing the cruise ships. I really do. So I
yes.
understand that. And if it's one that you've actually been on and you're like, oh,
I'm home.
I know the memories. Okay, so
Yes.
you always try to get a balcony cabin. Is that your thing? That's your favorite?
Balcony, Lido deck, or Serenity deck. No, yes, I'm sorry, spa deck. Those are
Spot that.
two.
Yeah,
Those are my
yeah.
two preference. If I have to have a balcony. Um, I had my first suite experience last month on the Conquest. I got another suite in November.
Okay.
Um, and coming up very, very soon next year, I'm gonna try a Havana cabin. So I'm trying to get out of my Lido deck. I'm switching up. It'll be like, I might try cold balcony because it's a balcony, but it's kind of down there
Yeah.
in the slave quarters. I might
It's
try
not
cold.
that low.
People like, you got to try cold balcony. I'm like, but it's down yonder, and that's down. So, but I want to start trying different categories of balconies so I can just
Yeah.
get my experience of it. But I'm
Right.
always on balcony. I'm so anal with this. I literally, if it's a ship I've been on, I'm gonna book the exact same cabin I already been in. If it's a
Oh, okay. So you don't want no surprises. You want to
I
know
just know
exactly what
I'm
you.
going into the same cabin I've been in. You guys will see that very, very soon. Hey, traveling tight,
How
my
are
people.
you? How are you? I
I'm gonna
know,
book the
Keith.
exact same cabin I've been in, and I'm just saying it is. And it's I'm gonna book the same cabin if it's a ship. Like next month, I'm in the well, not sorry, next this week, I'm in the exact same cabin I was on already on the Vista. So it's weird,
Oh,
like
wow.
it's
Well,
weird.
you will not get lost. Not that you're going to get lost on any of these ships, as you know your way around.
Exactly.
Now I know that you are, a successful, proud business owner. So, when people talk about preparing the others on their PTO,
What is that?
you don't have to worry about that.
Oh,
But
that's a cuss word. What?
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But how do you prepare the others for when you're going to be gone?
I am so blessed and grateful. For those who don't know, I have a home daycare for going on 17 years in August.
Wow.
Um, and I am blessed that most of my parents have been longevity parents. They either had kids who grew up and then they had more kids, they still here. And most of my parents know and love me for my travel. Hey, parents, if you're watching, they know my passion for travel and they know that passion is like my therapy. I always say passion is my therapy, cruising is my therapy. And so they know this. So they very understand. I feel like with people who have PTO, when you're on a job for 16, 17 years, you get a certain amount of vacation days because you earned that.
True.
So people like, you take 6 weeks off. Yeah, I've been working this job for 16 years. I earned 6 weeks off of vacation. And I put myself at a standard because I work in my home. This is a business. You're not going to treat me like I'm your babysitter. I provide a service for you. And each year I earn vacation. So it's kind of like, with the PTO, I earn vacation time. I earn sick time. I earn everything that somebody would do at their job. Respect the fact that I'm doing it here. Just because I'm at home doesn't mean that I don't earn these things. So I take my 6 weeks vacation because I earned 6 weeks vacation after 16 years at the same job. I don't care if you just started last year or last week. I've been doing this job for 16 years. I'm going to take 6 weeks of vacation consistently, and I think that when you are entrepreneur, people try to devalue what you do, but you got to set that standard and across the board. This is my vacation schedule. I give it to the parents in November. You see, I'm going this week, that week, that week, that week, that week. Be prepared. And so my parents know pretty much in November what I'm doing for the remainder of the year. But there are some times when I take extra time because I'm extra.
Right.
I always make sure that there's plenty of coverage here. And usually my sister, my oldest daughter come in. So, and the parents are familiar with these people. So they don't really care as long as it's open. But I also, when my kids was little, I took off every time my kids' school was closed because I had to be a mom first. And I always tell my parents, just like you with your kids, I have to be with my kids. My kids want to see Veronica. They don't want to see Provide all the time. So I took off for spring breaks, Christmas breaks, a break in the summertime. I was always off with my kids because I was mom first. And that was a big thing for me. So I take 6 week vacations that's closed for the daycare. And then I take other weeks off when it's just me just going on like I did last month. I'm out of here, y'all. Gone.
Well, you are speaking to some people here. Everybody's appreciating what you're having to say about about your business, and
Yes.
you have to set and establish boundaries, as Vern is saying.
Yes.
Yes, famous entrepreneur. Yes.
And I had to realize that what's for you is for you. And it's 1,001 child care providers in this area. It's 1,000, and I'm gonna do what I do, and they do what they do. Just like the same thing with YouTube. It's 1,001 of us making YouTube videos. I make mine. What I make mine about cruising. You make yours about cruising. Same cruise. We got like 30 content creators on the cruise we just did, but everybody's video was different because they did it from their own perspective.
Right.
That's how I look at my business. They don't do what they do. I'm doing what I do. And I look at myself as, and Josh, if I would choose a parent of mine, I look at myself like the Lexus and the Rolls Royce of child care. I do not advertise my business. I don't have a flyer. I don't have a business card. I don't do that. That ghetto in my job voice. People come to me off referrals because they know my quality of work and my standards. I don't need to do all that. When you got yourself a certain standard, people are going to hear about your name. Like, wait a minute, you got any openings? You got any openings? I've been having a waiting list for years. They wait till these kids grow up and go to school. Is any openings yet? Can I get in? Because my standards are high. My babies be in uniform through the school year. My 2 and 3.
That's awesome.
Because I'm setting the standard for you to go to school. It's a standards here, and so because I create that environment in my business, my parents respect that, and they respect that I need my time to be me. So it's never
Yeah.
a problem with that PTO word.
Yes, as Keisha says, "Ooh, that PTO, yeah,
That,
we
that,
don't like that. We don't like that.
I hear that word.
Thank you, Vern. Yes, I always forget that. I hope everybody is enjoying this. Thank you for coming in, and please hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, join me. Join me.
Yes,
Um,
join the channel, y'all.
yes, we know this is one of your very favorite families who have
My
been with
favorite
Pete
parents.
for years and years now, right?
Yes,
You don't have to advertise. They spread the word for you.
exactly.
Hey, your
Hey, my
favorite
favorite
couple. How
couple, my
are
brother,
you?
my
How are
sister.
you?
What's up?
Thanks for
Love
joining
y'all.
us. Don't disrespect the PTO. We make the most of it. We make the most of it, Jocelyn. I'm in the PTO category too, so I'm just saying. I
No,
appreciate
no.
that you
I,
take
I,
care.
I, I couldn't imagine clocking in and not having weeks off.
Wow, you still have 60 hours to use. Well, use them.
Wow.
Use them.
Okay. Use
Okay,
every
well.
60 hours.
Oh, thanks. I hope my 500 are coming soon. Come on, y'all.
Yes. Get ready. Get ready. It's coming.
It's coming. So I know you obviously you talking about taking your time off. That's great. I think that's awesome that you actually schedule it, set it, and do it because it's easy to
Yes.
say I'll do it later or I'll do it when
Yeah.
this. Or,
Yeah.
no, take your time. You have to refresh too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, speaking of your refresh cruise time, I know you have established yourself as an elite sort of VIFP and have been rewarded with a little bit of bling that, I mean, you don't necessarily have to wear it around your neck, but you can if you want. It's not gold. I'm not sure if it's platinum. What is it? What is your
Plat-
status?
Platinum.
It's platinum.
Platinum bougie, baby. Platinum bougie on the way to diamond status, baby.
Diamonds. Diamonds.
On the
Oh
way.
my.
Actually, in exactly a year's time or less, definitely by July of next year, I will be diamond.
You will be
That's
diamond.
200 days at sea on Carnival Cruise Line only. So
Wow.
yeah,
200 days.
yeah. I had like 160 some days or something like that. So yeah, it's
That's
up there.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's very, very impressive. Now I know we were
Yeah.
talking about some ships, so you have some repeat ships on there.
Oh yeah,
You,
I did the
you
Splendor countless of times. I did the
congratulations,
Thank
congratulations.
you, Roses. Yes, diamond status next year. I'm having a party. Diamond status, empty nest status, baby.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
This will be a year celebration next year.
Celebration, celebration. Yeah, I think your son is your baby, right? So he
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 graduating
gets
out of high school.
congratulations. That's work. I know that was work for you too. The parents got to party it up because
Oh my
they
God.
put in the work.
It's gonna be fun not to plan a cruise vacation around his spring break, just to go whenever I want to go.
Yeah,
That's gonna
yeah.
be fun. But yeah, I'll be diamond next year. So I'm currently planning. I just did my milestone cruise with Carnival in March.
Nice.
So that was my milestone cruise, where if you have 25 days on Carnival, you get a white card as a milestone
Okay,
cruise.
that's what the back part was about.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you get a 50 cruises, you get another white card. But with the milestone cruises, you get also on your future cruise 25% onboard credit for another cruise after your
Ah,
milestone cruise. So it's a really nice onboard credit. I applied it for my upcoming cruise in November. So yeah, it's a nice little perk that you get for having different milestones with Carnival. But once I reach diamond, I will have a continuously white card. I won't have this little platinum card no more. But it's a very nice to have. I ain't gonna lie.
It's nice. It's nice. You know, you get there eventually. But
It's like to flash it around, like,
yeah, flash it around. Everybody's very happy to see these cards.
Well, I have a funny story to tell you. Like this happened on our cruise we just got off of. People think I look young, and so guest services. There's the line you platinum or fast to the fund. That's where you get a certain line. So I went to guest service for something. I don't really flash my card a lot of weight around my lanyard I have in my purse. So I'm standing in the line, and this old man walks in front of me, and I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on here? He's like, this line for platinum suites. So I said, oh, I know that. And so I got back and forth. He said, no, this is for. I said, I know that. And so I'm just waiting for that person to call. So they said next. Yes, he walked up. I said, oh no, I'm next. He said, oh no, she should be on the line. I said, what line I should be in? He said, this is platinum, festival fund, or suites. I said, boo, I'm there. You get behind me. I'm here in line. He said, oh, I'm sorry, you look so young. But don't just assume I don't belong in this club.
No,
get back behind me. I was platinum and had a suite on that cruise. You better bag it up now. So it was like I was like, where do you think he's gonna hop in front of me? Like I'm belong in this line.
I'm here. I am here.
And he was like, oh no, yeah, this is my line. Bag it up.
Excuse me, I have been here before.
Okay? His face was like
that is funny. That is funny.
I know how to do this, boo. I ain't new to this. So I like flashing in moments like that.
That's funny. YFC said they're throwing deals at them.
It's so many deals. It's crazy. They really
I was going to ask what was, one of those perks of being super. I'm calling it super deluxe, triple platinum.
I think that's my favorite perk. I love getting in the line, especially on a shorter cruise. If you ever do those shorter cruises,
oh goodness,
the lines be tremendously long.
Yeah,
with new cruisers who I didn't pay for that. It's like that. So I love being able to just get in my little short line, get done, and boom. I think that's probably my all-time favorite perk on a shorter cruise. On a longer cruise, I used to like the platinum part, but they getting kind of stingy carnival, and I don't like that. I do like boarding first sometimes, but the same token that's not all that. I would say the biggest perk for me is the shorter line that gets services. I love walking past everybody in line, like, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, I'm next in line. Yes, I don't have to wait like you. Like,
so excuse me, respect the card. Respect the card.
That's the part. Yeah, you have to wait. Yes, and they be in line for hours. I just walk next. Yes, that's me. Like I love being that bougie platinum girl, and that's like the biggest. Yeah, I earned this, baby. Let me get up in here.
I don't blame you. That guest services line is no joke. Sorry, my chair is like shrinking down here. That guest services line is no joke, and I even if I want to just use cash on the cruise, I love the kiosk. I will just go to that and use that rather than stand in those lines because those are awful. So I don't blame you. If I had my platinum card, I'll be flashing it too.
Exactly. And so if I have a friend who's with me and they're like a red gold card, like, come with me. I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. Call me. Yes, I had a question. Go ahead on, girl. Talk. Lisa on a question. Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead and talk. I hook my peoples up too with it. So it's like a mixture of both.
A mixture. It's a mixture. Okay, now for the Meet and I cruise, I was so excited, of course, to watch you get ready for that. But then I was on that live. Let me back up. I was on the live with Meet and I before the cruise, and that was when you popped up and at the hotel already. You were staying there. I don't know what cruise you were about to board or came off
the celebration.
The celebration. Okay. And then so is that your go-to hotel for Miami?
No, the thing about it was nobody knew we was gonna do the Margaritaville at sea. But at that
Mm-hmm.
time, we knew. So I knew I couldn't stay at the hotel and meet everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
I literally stayed at the hotel so I could see what y'all was going to see. So it's strategically in my head to say, well, I can't be here, but I'm going to stay here so I can get a glimpse of what they're going to see in June. And because I know I'm not going to be there because I'll be on my regular seat. But and then I kept that one a secret, so I stayed there strategically only because I knew I wasn't going to be there
Got
and
it.
everybody did. But no, my go-to hotel is normally the Holiday Inn, Port of Miami. Is right at
Uh-huh.
the Bayside Market. I love Bayside Market. It's my heart. I go there every time in Miami. That's like my go-to. But I did enjoy that hotel. I did enjoy the hotel. I will stay there again. That was my first time staying there. But my
Yeah, it
go-to
was really
is
nice.
the Port of Miami Bayside Market.
I've been through Miami a lot, but I usually cruise out of. Oops, sorry, I'm playing with the light here. I usually cruise out of Port Canaveral just because that's closer to
Okay.
me. So I was excited to kind of see a little something in Miami this time. I've been through or
Yeah.
just stop, but it was very nice. I
Yes.
liked it. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. I cruise out of
Um,
Miami more than any other cruise port.
Sorry, y'all are getting like I'm seeing the chat. People got questions,
Oh,
Veronica.
good
People got questions.
question.
We got a question. Who is your favorite cruise director?
It used to be my heart, my love, the good Reverend Dr. E. Oh God. Whew, chat. That's be my favorite cruise director of all time. I loved his energy. But this may shock people with what I might say, and I have a reason behind my madness. I love my favorite cruise director right now is hands down Kendall Fire. Only because I'm all about the female empowerment. Don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Cookie is amazing. Cookie is amazing. Cookie does his thing. I cruise with Cookie many times. But to have a female cruise director that can hang with them men and do her thing,
Yeah.
she get
Yeah.
extra props just for that. And
Right.
Kendall Fire hangs with the best of the best of the best of the men. Cookie is the bomb. Cookie is good. And a lot of people say Cookie's the great right now. Cookie is great. But I love the female empowerment of when seeing Kendall Fire hold her own against, and it's not a lot of female cruise directors out there.
Right.
So
No,
for
they're
her to be
not.
able to hold her own and do her thing, I have to rock with Kendall Fire for that reason alone. Because I'm like, this female be doing her thing. Yeah, but Dr. E was one of a kind. I mean, I had Dr. E like 4 times.
I vote
So
Cookie.
yeah, Cookie's amazing.
Yeah.
But my female empowerment and me have to go with Kendall Fire only because she is a strong female doing her thing in such a male dominated business.
I know,
And
isn't that so funny? Like we have the image of the Love Boat and Julie McCoy, but do
yeah,
it's very rare to see
right.
a
So
female.
that's why I had Erin when I went to Alaska. She was amazing as well. So I would like to see more female cruisers. Maybe I'd be a cruise director. I like to see more female cruise directors do their thing because I mean it's usually just all the men. But Cookie does his thing, and Cookie is definitely up there as a close second. He only inches out because I really, really love Kendall Fire. So,
You see that Kendall Fire is amazing.
yeah,
Because the cookie is dope.
he is dope. He's amazing.
So you guys had a little detour before the meet and I meet up. So we didn't get to see you at the meetup. So you
Guys,
surprise. You had a little Margaritaville detour, which looked like you had a ball. I don't know about that drink package. I don't think that really worked out for you guys, but maybe it helped a little.
we tried. We made the best of it.
So you headed straight to the Carnival Conquest and end up being the first passengers on board, right? Now, was that because you were waiting in I said the skybox. You were waiting in the owner's lounge. You were waiting.
It's so funny because I don't know if we mentioned this in our vlogs. We was going to take the Tri-Rail train. If y'all don't know me, I'm just a little tiny bougie, and I have not rode public transportation. My son will be 17 September 1st, so over 17 years. I've had vehicles and I drive in. I don't ride public transportation, so Edna's like, let's just try it. But as you guys know, I had a lot of luggage because I literally went from Margaritaville at Sea, Conquest, and I went to DC for the weekend. So I was gone for a total of 12 days. So I had to pack strategic for 3 different whistles. Y'all. Shut up. I love you.
She's ready.
So I packed for 3 different vacations. So I had a lot of bags. And so
okay.
when we calculated how much it cost between the Uber to the Tri-Rail to the Uber, like it was just like, okay, it's like a $20 difference, but we ain't got to lug all these bags. Just hop into an Uber from here to there. And so the Uber just happened to get us there extremely fast because we took our bags at the ship because we thought we was going to be on the Tri-Rail, which would have made us there later. And so we got there and we realized ain't nobody here. Where everybody at? They still at the hotel. I'm like, Edna, we come from a whole nother cruise. We gonna beat these people at the Marriott. What? So it was just like an extra perk. Like we better beat everybody. And we literally was 1 and 2 walking on the ship. My first time ever that's happened.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cool experience to be on the ship with just the workers. Like y'all 1 and 2. Wow! Like it was so early that guest services didn't even reset their system yet.
Oh, so wow.
It was wild. Like the bar was still putting liquor up there. It was cool. It was cool.
I don't know if Edna told you, but I was like, I was not worried like y'all weren't gonna make it. I knew you were gonna make it.
She did.
Before I was kind of like, what time are you supposed to get in? How long are you gonna
she was like, Lisa's just stressing out. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I got to at least say hello. Because I didn't know what it was going to be like once we got on the ship. But speaking of getting on the ship, I mean, I know Carnival probably had a helicopter that dropped you right off on the Lido deck because they knew you were coming. They knew you were coming. So was it on purpose that you guys got a table right on the Lido at the Red Frog?
Yo, listen, we did that because first of all, Red Frog is always is Edna and our favorite bar. We just love the Red Frog bar, and we knew we wanted to be at a bar when we see everybody come in like we beat y'all and y'all was right the corner, and I'm like, there's this position right here. We could see everybody come in, but then some of y'all stuck in for the back because we was on the ship on Lido deck, and y'all know how it was. Edna was at the Red Frog bar. I was getting my taco from Bowie Ground. I'm like, Edna, you got me this, girl. And we was talking across the Lido deck because what am I up there?
Nobody there.
She's like, I got your fries, man. You want a taco? So it was literally that empty.
Wow.
So we wanted to be where we could see everybody come in and be able just to meet. We didn't get just to meet anybody, but people we already knew, of course. We want to see. So we texted like, where y'all at? Where you at? We coming. So we want to be able to meet everybody because we missed the meet and greet. We knew y'all had y'all chance to bond and laugh and joke. I mean, we ain't seen nobody. So let's make sure we welcome and be the welcome committee when they come aboard the ship. It worked out amazing. We had a good time welcoming everybody on Lido.
It worked out amazing. Hey, Bud Files. Thanks for coming in. I see Keisha saying hi. Appreciate it.
Hey, Bud Files. Welcome.
How you doing? You got Edna cracking up. I wanted to ask you, and Edna's in the chat, so she can answer too. It's like, were you aware of like the impact that you were making on everybody when your welcome committee, your welcome table with the whistles, the shout outs and the hugs? Like that was everybody that I have talked to has said how amazing that was, including myself. I just was like, nobody knows me on this ship.
Girl, we was half drunk. I'll tell you the truth. We was half drunk. We had said, we're not going to get drunk. We're not going to get drunk. We're not going to get drunk. But then Edna decided, I'm going to go live. Ooh, and she would pop up. And then Dante sent super chats. We got to take a shot. And then it went downhill. So we was drunk. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so-and-so. There's so-and-so. Oh my God. Ah! So we became even more extra because we drunk. See, we see how you was gonna say that. We was just so drunk. And looked like, oh man. So the first two people got like, I think it was Dre and Michelle. We had saw them knuckleheads like, oh hey, what's up, y'all? But we started, we was like, oh, they was so ah! But we in her live stream, we was so drunk. And then they cut us off, so we didn't get a chance to go and do our mustard drill. Hey, Bill. And so it was such a funny experience because we just was too drunk.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna give you a chance
to said that. It is shocking. It was just drunk.
I'm gonna give you a chance. This was a warm up for that question. Then, so when people ask you in the future,
right,
you can say it a little bit different because that was amazing for us. Everybody was like, when we walked on Lido Deck and we heard those screams from Edna and Veronica welcoming us, and the whistle was blowing. We were just like, yeah. All right, it was awesome. It was awesome. So.
It was crazy because I thought we was gonna be late, and so I kept telling in the meeting out loud, like, when y'all hear the whistle, y'all know I'm on the ship. So right. That's why I kept saying, y'all know when y'all hear the whistle. That's when I made it to Lido Deck, but I didn't think we could be on the ship first. so it was kind of reversed. I thought I'm gonna walk on Lido Deck, walk on the deck, blow the whistle, like, yeah, we here. Yeah, but it did try to be
so welcoming. They gave us the best hugs. They had the sweetest welcomes for everybody, personally by name. So they did great. They did great.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Hey, Trip and Jay Michelle, how are you?
Just talking about y'all knuckleheads. What's up, bro? What's up, sis? I just talk about y'all.
Who else is here? Rod is here. Hey, Rod.
What's up, my brother? That's my brother right there.
Thanks for coming in. Too funny. Well, I mean, you were having this amazing time on the Lido Deck. So did you eventually get a private escort to your muster stations?
Me and Edna talked about this. We don't remember how we made it to the muster drill. I'm like, I don't even remember going to. Did we actually go? Because they was like, you gotta go to muster drill. We cut off. We still drinking though, and then you gotta go. I honestly, sis, I don't know how we made it to the muster drill. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what deck it was on. I couldn't tell you we saw a man or a woman, what they said. I don't know nothing about what happened at muster drill. We were sitting there like, let's try to recap what muster drill was. We don't remember nothing. So I don't know if we got escorted there, or I don't know we don't know. We just was two old drunk women walking to get to muster drill and somehow made it, because we don't know how we made it to muster drill and somehow made it back on the Lido Deck. So we made it back. Most people was gone. Yeah. Most people was gone, and we wound up running into your favorite couple because they came up there a little bit late. But we don't know how that happened. Girl, them Neho shots and tequila shots.
It is like no clue. No clue. I remember.
I couldn't tell you what deck what muster was on. I honestly, we sit there.
I think they were all on four. I think they were all on four.
I couldn't tell you how we got there. I have no recollection of going to muster drill.
I do remember having conversations with both of you separately about how the bartender was not going to serve you because you hadn't done muster drill, but then I saw you each with something else, so I figured we had a workaround. So, I don't know, but when you left and came back, I assumed that you actually did do the muster drill.
We don't know. Oh, you did? Okay, I gotta watch the video because we didn't know nothing about no muster drill.
And we know people.
Right. Like, did we do that shit for real? So it was kind of funny.
That's funny. Oh, they allowed us to skip the muster drill since we cruised in March.
Yes. They gave me a special pass. You could skip it.
I just figured it was those platinum perks kicking in. You went, flash the car
You
a
should have
little.
told the bartender that because he wouldn't let me get no more shots. And it was like, we cut off. We got money. Give us a shot. They was like, no. And we had a whole game plan. We're going to do the mustard drill early. We're going to do this. We're going to do it. Game plan. Then we had a whole game plan what we're going to do. And somehow it didn't work out once the shots came through.
In case we have any first-time cruisers watching, this is not the recommended
No.
course of action. Go and do your mustard drill before you hit the fun.
We just doubled around.
Veronica, you and let me
really
watching. Well, all kinds of stuff to do the mustard drill. Y'all did it.
We did. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Y'all definitely went, and it seemed like you were planning on coming right back. So,
but thank you for taking care of our stuff, bros. I didn't even know that.
Yes, like I said, that had been established as the Meet Night Group Cruise official table. Meet up, hang out. Everybody was there. Your stuff was in good hands, but it is pretty funny that you weren't sure about that.
I had no idea how that. Yeah, anything about mustard drill, I don't know. I can't lie to y'all. But as a seasoned platinum cruiser, it is important you do your mustard drill first before you start drinking.
It is.
Please don't be like with me. Go mustard drill first, and then enjoy your cocktails or beverages. Thank you. But in our defense, we got on that so early, mustard drills wasn't ready yet. Just want to say that.
They weren't prepared. They weren't prepared for the mustard drill.
Oh, we left it up a long time. How long? Anybody know how long we was gone? Oh my God.
I don't know how long you were gone. But I agree. We were on the Lido for a long time. Yeah. In fact, I thought I was gonna go and hang out in my cabin for a while, but I wasn't there long. I literally checked to see the bags were there and then headed right back out, and y'all were back. So I don't know how long that was, but
oh Lord Jesus.
Yes, do as they say, as she says, not as she does.
Please don't.
Oh, that is funny. So you say this time you guys were in a suite. Did you enjoy the suite? I think Rod was talking about he had a suite as well. Did you like it? Was it roomy? Tell us about it.
I haven't. I cruise with just me and my kids a lot, but it was 3 of us divas in the room. And when I say the suite life was huge, We had enough space where it literally felt like we was in our own little bubbles a lot of time, And the bathroom space was huge. Like one was in there doing their thing. I'm in there doing my makeup. One in the room doing their stuff. It was so much space in the suite life that I actually got a little spoiled. And I'll be doing suites again because I got a little spoiled. Like, I kind of like this suite life. That was my very first suite, and it won't be my last.
Hey, Sig Cruiser.
Hey, girl. Hey, Cheryl. What's up, sis?
She did. She pulled it together, Cheryl.
I had to be Veronica in that moment because V and Vicky was.
Hey, Z, how are you?
Hey, Z, what you doing? What's up? I had to turn into Veronica moments and give that PSA because Vicky and Vicky don't follow the rules apparently. She did her own thing.
Hey, Team Reese, thanks for coming in. How are you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go, Kiki. Want a shot?
Kiki's birthday?
Want a shot? Take a shot. Okay. Happy birthday, friend.
Happy birthday. Yeah, you had a suite, but it was too much for one person. You enjoyed it. However, it was you were never in there. No, yeah. You were nobody was in their cabins for very long. Everybody was out and about doing stuff. Mm-hmm. but I'm glad that you enjoyed it and that you're gonna, keep that in the rotation for future cruises. Not,
Yes,
yes, you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it.
yes.
Okay, so if you have one like overall, what was the best memory? It doesn't have to be the best. What's a good memory you have from this cruise, the Meet and I cruise?
Oh, that's a good one. My favorite memory is actually would be meeting my brother Rob. Me and Rob been talking. We had bonded way back. He was like, "Oh nah, sis." Me and Rob had bonded way back when I did enter on his channel, and he been my bro for like a long time. So I was really looking forward to meeting him. It's actually kind of true. I was really looking forward to meeting him and see. A lot of times you meet people in person, the connection may not be the same as you behind the screen. And we sat down there like big brother, little sis, and just laughed and joked and talked. Like it was like we just reunite after a long time. So I really enjoyed hanging out and talking with my brother. Like it was just like this my
Nice.
brother. Like I've been waiting to see him forever. Like we always, what's up, bro? What's up, sis? What's up, bro? So having that moment in person with my bro, Rob, was like, and we didn't have a lot of moments on the shit because I know he was busy, I
Uh-huh.
was busy doing stuff. But yeah, it was I knew he was gonna say something like that. But it was just nice to finally meet my brother and we laughed and jokes in the bar. That was really like a good moment because it's like I didn't get to do those moments with everybody, because there was a lot
Yeah.
going on. But I knew certain people I wanted to see, and my brother was one of them because we had that connection way back when I did his live. With him, it was like this is my brother,
Mhm.
and I want to
Mhm.
see this my brother for life, and that cruise made us brothers and sisters for life,
Aw.
and so that was a big moment for me, just being able to hang on my brother. Then the second one was seeing Miss Etta. Etta has been my sister forever, and
Yeah.
I've been wanting to meet her forever. So when I instantly saw her, I instantly started crying because I've been waiting
Oh,
to see
yeah.
her so long. So seeing
Right.
her in person was like I'm seeing my sister. It kind of felt like, okay, I've been seeing my people I ain't saw since I was a little kid. Now I get to meet them, and so it was kind
Well.
of that bad. Yeah.
Uh-oh. So I've been replaced?
No, you my big head little brother that gets on my nerve, but I love you. My big head little brother who think he my big brother, but he my little brother that want to be my big brother. Can anybody place you?
That is fun. That is so funny, and I think and I maybe I'm only speaking for myself when I say about how impactful the welcome was, but for me, I knew that you guys, y'all had all known each other for a while. Most
Yeah,
most everybody had known, even just through YouTube, but you've been through some stuff together. If you've been
yeah,
on, but since the pandemic and all of that kind of stuff,
yeah.
I am so sorry about my crazy chair. You guys were super super
Thank
excited
you.
to finally meet and hug and all of that. But for me, the welcome, I knew I was going to get to meet you. I knew I was going to see Edna, who I had met once before, but it really felt welcoming. It felt like I wasn't going to have to try all that hard
Oh,
to interact with the group. I have cruised a ton with family, with friends, but I was okay if I had to like sort of do the solo thing
yeah.
on this cruise, but it was instant connections with everybody from moment one, and I think that welcome on the Lido was a big part of that. So
Oh,
you
thank
can change. You
you.
guys can. You guys can change up that story just a little bit, because it was meaningful for a lot of us.
That means a lot. That means a lot. Yeah, I always tell people this: you make the best friendships at sea. It's something about meeting a person where
Yes,
it's
that's
not a
true.
phone, it's not a connection. The phone is down. It's no social media. You make the best friendships. I met Jocelyn as a YouTube random subscriber. That happened to live in Chicago. She stayed on the other side of Chicago. Now
Hmm.
she's my neighbor, my sister. I watch her
Wow.
kids. I'm her child's godmother.
Wow.
All because of the wonderful world of YouTube watching cruise vlogs. And
Amazing.
you make the like Dre and Michelle. I don't like Dre all the time, but that's my little brother, and I have to rock with him. But Michelle's my sister for life, and and they ride across the bridge, and if they never need anything, I know Dre got my back, and he know I got his back. So it's this family connection. Edna I met because I fell in love with her grandson, and now
Aw.
I fly to Delaware, she fly to Chicago, all because of a YouTube. So I always feel like you truly make the best friendships and the most realest
Yeah.
friendships at sea. I mean, I'm talking about people who I met on YouTube and I consider my best friends, my brothers and sisters, and I don't
Yeah.
take that lightly. And it's a strong connection you make. And a lot of people don't realize, if I'm not mistaken, I only cruised with Johnson one time. So it wasn't like we was cruising buddies. It's just we just had that connection. And it just grew and grew and grew. And like now I'm a child's godmother. What? I'm from YouTube. So like her kids,
That is
T, T, T,
amazing.
T, T. So people hear the story like, y'all did what? Huh? Yeah, that's my niece and nephew. So it's an amazing world of YouTube, bring people together. And I love, like for Dre, for example, he gets on my nerve. We used to have our family barbecue, and I'm like, Dre, go live on Juneteenth. We need a DJ. He went live. My family was like, he the best DJ. I'm like, yeah, that's my brother, y'all. He came through and DJ our music. So it's little stuff like that makes me realize how much my family means to me. But my family was like, I can't believe he said my name. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, that's bro right there. He killed it. And my whole backyard didn't have a DJ, but he was our DJ. And he didn't have to do that. He had just got work. He had to DJ for me because I'm his
Yeah.
big sister. He loved me. He did it. So it's
Aw,
like that shows our love and connection. That means a lot, all
that's
because of
awesome.
YouTube and cruising videos. So that's why
That's awesome.
I love my YouTube family.
That is really awesome. It shows they love you too. We love you
I rock
too.
with crazy people.
now, now, I haven't asked you yet about you being a travel advisor yourself. Did you start doing that because you fell in love with the high seas, or were you already sort of doing?
I started doing it because I got tired of my family calling me and doing all the work and giving carnival representatives the money. I'm like, here I am calling Carmen. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put this guy in my cabinet. One lady was like, "You're not a traveler." I said, "No, I'm just helping my family." And they said, "You should do this yourself." I'm like, "I should do this myself, shouldn't I?" And I get my own. I'm giving you commission. I did all the leg work, so it was kind of similar to that. Literally, something that just fell in my lap and became natural with it. I 99% do strictly just cruising with my travel agency. I'm now starting to slowly branch off into some land vacation, but because cruising is my heart, cruising is my baby, I don't even advertise to do land vacation. I literally only advertise to do cruising, but I can do land, I can do Disney, but I don't advertise. And that ain't my ministry. Y'all know we got the running back ministry. I stay in my lane in my ministry. Okay, I know what I'm good at. I stay in my lane.
Oh gosh. Well, aside from day one, I mean, I think you were well in control there.
Right.
It was fine. I didn't have to run too bad, hide out from the shots. Um, I thought I might have to on the bar crawl, but you were very responsible. Making sure nobody got lost along the way, recording. You know,
Yeah, because I had to go to work. But see, you saw me at the last bar crowd on groupcation. It's a different story.
I'm saying you can turn it on. You can turn it off and on when you need to.
All right. Me and your favorite couple, Kia Sheldon, we had the funniest story about how we first met. And I will always tell the story because I was cussing and fussing. We was on the Vista right after COVID, and I'm cussing and fussing because it was hot, and my son had an asthma attack, and Carnival was doing some Carnival stuff, and I'm fussing. He's like, "Hey, let's be." I'm like, "Hold on, hey," and and they was like, "Yeah, she real." I'm like, "So let's talk on the camera. What's up, y'all?" So
They tell the same. They told the same story, and was just like it was a good meetup.
and I tell people all the time when they meet me, I'm Vicky V Veronica. I'm a cuss, I'm a fuss, I'm a drink, I'm a cry, I'm a have fun. But who you see behind this camera, who you gonna see in person? And that's why I love Kids Show because they saw me is who I am for real. They didn't see me pretending like, oh my God, it's a YouTuber. Hi. They saw me being V. And
Right.
they still love V. They still rock with V. And because of them, I met Me Tonight. I met Rob, Point Blank Travel. I met Kayla Mar. I met so many people because of them. One person can be connected to so many others.
Yeah,
I
that's
would have never
amazing.
met them if it wasn't for them. And they was like,
Right.
"Oh, you gotta meet my sister. She's crazy. She wow." And it was all because of I met Key and Sheldon that I met all these other people who I wouldn't have never went into their zone, if that makes sense. So
Yeah,
that's
no,
why I always love Key because they connect me to so many different amazing people. I met my brother, right? Because of them. So that connection grew us to other people in my circle, my family. So yeah, I always would love
no.
to do that. That's how my YouTube world grew.
That's cool. Yeah, it's that's true. One person leads you to another. I think I found you because I had found Edna. I don't even know how I found Edna's World. I think I just saw that Wind Down Wednesday on one day. I'm like, oh, let me see what that's about. I think I came. I think I came in. I'm like, okay, what are the rules? What do we have to do on one? Oh, Wind Down. They're like, no rules, girl. No rules. No rules.
Just have fun. Just enjoy.
Yeah, just have a good time. Just have a good time.
And we do.
Yes, they do. They do. So yeah, that think that was again another great thing about this cruise. I know we got the hashtag. It's different now, where I had so many great conversations with so many people. Not all of them about YouTube. Not all of them about social media. Just real life stuff. So I think that was great. Oh, Rod is warning us that you might curse somebody out in a minute.
I
You got
will. I know that I will. Yeah, I will.
to. Yes, they are so sincere. They are. They're great, great couple. Love them.
Really. I love them.
Facts. Likely Via reached out to you for an entire on the
Yeah.
because yep. Nice. That's so nice.
Now
See,
that's my
Veronica, I told
yeah.
you're touching people. All right. Well, I know what your last cruise was. What's your next cruise?
My next cruise is Friday. I leave on July the 14th, headed to Houston, Texas, getting ready to board. This time next week, I'll be doing a sail away live aboard the Carnival Vista, my baby. So I'll be very excited that I'll be cruising next Saturday on the Carnival Vista. 7 days, Costa Maya, Dust the Tail, Cozumel, and the Belize.
Uh-huh.
But it's my family vacation. We're going with over 21 of us going on this vacation.
Nice.
And it's gonna be lit. Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm the baby of the bunch. And so I'm like I'm just the little baby. But my older siblings are crazier than me. They're louder than me. In each their own way. So you guys get to see my brother's a first time cruiser, my niece is a first time cruiser, her husband have only cruised once. This is his first time going since the pandemic. And you get to see all the craziness of my crazy big family. And y'all said Veronica is mild compared to her family. Y'all think I may blow the whistle, but child. I'm like the mama of the bunch compared to my family. Let's just put it to y'all like that.
That is funny.
So I cannot wait to board the Vista. I've been on the Vista a couple of times, but I have a special place in my heart.
Rod wants to know how y'all do all these cruises.
I do my cruise like this. My passion, my addiction is cruising. People ask me that question all the time. I really don't do too much. I do stuff here, but I don't do a lot of things here locally. I don't eat out a lot here. I love to cook, so I cook at home, but I love cruising. So I pay for my addiction of cruising by just going when I want to go, how I want to go, and I put in a budget. This is my cruise fund. And for me, I have literally a whole bank account, checking account for cruising, and I constantly deposit money in. So I want to go, I just go. It's my cruise money. So I save for my cruise like I save for anything else in this world. So I want to go, I'm gone. And that's how I just put it to the side like it's a bill.
In the budget. Yeah.
So it's already there. Because with me, if I want to book a cruise, a cruise. And
some of them you have to hop on it just like that, right?
Exactly. You don't want to miss out. you don't miss out on anything on going with it. I am
Jocelyn
lying.
says Cozumel ain't dusty.
Listen, I said this before. When you go to Cozumel as much as you go to Nassau, and y'all know I love me some Carnival, but Cozumel, they go to Carnival too much. Nassau and Cozumel too much. So I call Cozumel dusty. It's just dusty. It's just dusty Cozumel. I love Mr. Sancho's. I love all the other places, but it's just dusty because you go too much. You know how many times I've been to Cozumel this year? How many times I'm going to Cozumel this year? Enough said. My kids said we we need to be
the permanent residents down there.
we need to be doing citizenship with Cozumel. That's how many times we've been there.
Well, that's funny, and I think that's what people say that a lot about Nassau because just about every cruise that's a destination, that's a stop. And I have to say, I don't know what you guys thought about the port or the renovations at the port. It looked so good. I thought the port looked so nice, and you could see.
I believe you. I don't get off the ship in Nassau. Y'all know my Florida story about almost getting arrested. So I don't get off. I have not let it go to get off the ship in Nassau. I got the ship in Nassau on groupcation, and I regretted it. So every time I've been to Nassau last year and this year, I stay my butt on the ship because my mouth and my attitude, I'm afraid I'm gonna get arrested, and I don't want to go to jail in no foreign port. So
we don't want that.
On the ship where I know I'm safe.
We don't want that. That would not be good. I'm so sorry about that. But you saw from your balcony.
It was gorgeous. But the people ain't changed.
Okay, moving right along. I had a good time, as you have heard, and I have my video on our Segway tour coming out this week. So it was fun. It was fun. We missed you though. You would have had a good time.
I had fun drinking on me though. And let me tell you this: if you never stayed on the ship in a port, please, y'all do it. Yes. It's probably one of the most amazing experiences to have the ship kind of to yourself. And just to be enjoying the ship. I mean, I recommend everybody do it at least one time. Stay on a ship and everybody have to just enjoy yourself.
Rather go to Cozumel than Nassau. Cozumel is where we get all the drugs. Okay.
I mean, what kind of drugs you getting in Cozumel?
I don't know.
What you getting? I'm going to Cozumel soon, bro. You need something? I'm going to Cozumel. You need me to pick you up something, bro? That be I got you. What you need? Text me your list. I mean, I do like to buy my ibuprofen 800. Though I ain't gonna lie, I do. Yeah,
we're good. That's what he's talking about.
Is he really?
That's what he's talking about.
Be sure. That's great. That ain't Michelle.
Kiki said, I like to taking advantage of the port thing.
Yes, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, they do.
Like it's really good. It's really, really good deals. Birthday girl.
Okay, so you're going on Friday, going with your family. Do you have anything special planned while you're on the ship? Are you gonna be in the spa?
I'm not gonna be. Well, I might. I haven't decided that. One of the things I mentioned in my live stream on Thursday, so I can't wait to mention because I want you all to watch it. One of the things that we got planned because our family we got new first time crews, we got teens, we got older adults, we got this. I wanted to mix up and make everyone have that. That's my niece right there that's going to her very first cruise.
Oh, yeah, welcome in.
First time cruiser, baby Bluebird coming up in the house. One of the things we're gonna do that I think is gonna be really, really funny and really lit is that for 80s night, we're gonna dress up like 80-year-old grannies and 80-year-old grandpas. So we're gonna be papas, 80-year-olds and 80-year-old grannies. We got a whole little routine we got doing. We got canes, we got walkers.
Oh my goodness.
We got our moo-moos. I got my peppermints and my butterscotch candy. I got my glasses.
I have the butterscotch.
And so instead of doing 80s night, because I love 80s night. I love 80s night. One of my favorite nights on the ship. We want to switch it up and be 80-year-old adults.
That's cute.
Some people wearing the pen diapers, I heard recently. Yes, they are. So it's gonna be fun that I'm not sure if all 20 of us are doing it, but a lot of us are doing it. And it's gonna be funny because the young of us, y'all know I got my mega knees. We're gonna be doing the twerking as granny. So it's gonna be kind of funny, you know, the pawpaws gonna be doing a pawpaw thing. And my brother, he's a pawpaw, but he loves to dance. It's gonna be a pawpaw that's
That will
dancing.
be epic.
So it's gonna be fun seeing us turn 80s night into 80. You know, so then
Yeah.
my niece is in her 30s. She could be up there twerking as a granny. So it's gonna be a lit moment. So if I can't go live, I'm definitely gonna record and let y'all see it. But that's something that I like to
Yes.
do. My family's just wild and crazy like I am, and they always down for any shenanigans that we do. So that's gonna be really really fun. Just
Well,
doing some off the wall crazy stuff.
I don't know who the cruise director is, but hopefully they are ready for you. Like, move over, fun squad. We got
Right.
the 80s. We got the grannies here.
We got the grannies, and because my room is on Lido deck, we're gonna walk out once it's kind of full. You know how like when people do like the step shows, all the steppers go out like this. We're gonna walk out like we the
Oh
grannies. We the
goodness.
grannies. We gonna walk out in our own little step show as the grannies with our canes and like we stepping out as grannies.
Oh my
This
goodness.
will be
Hey,
a fun moment.
Constance, how are you? Thanks for coming
Oh
in.
my
Thanks
God,
for coming
these
in.
two right here,
Resonated.
they will be the ones that stole my heart on the cruise ship. I did not
Oh,
realize I would have so much fun with the Wilsons, man. Get along, gang, gang, gang. We just had so much fun together, laughing and joking and dancing.
and dancing.
Oh my God, dancing and dancing. And I can't wait to see y'all footage because y'all got me on some crazy footage too. But so I want to see, I had
They
so
can
much
help fill in
fun.
some blanks too. They can help fill in some blanks.
So yeah, so I can't wait to just see. But yeah, that's one thing I like about group cruising. You get to see people and really have fun with them outside of the cameras. That a lot of stuff y'all may not see out there. And that's what make it amazing. Like they are another people that's like family for life, you know, and I love that. You know, we talk outside of YouTube now. And I love it. You know, you meet people and you connect and then boom, they be your family for life, you know. And
Yeah.
that definitely was a moment with them that we just had and we laughed and joked. Went to the Motown show and we was out there getting it. I got the shout and you're gonna see the footage. But there was just little fun moments like that you make with somebody, you know,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And I love them.
Oh,
First
that's
time
so
meeting was like
sweet.
they for life. They locked in for life.
They locked in. They are locked in.
For
Wilsons, you are
life.
locked in. Well, I know everybody's making their plans for 2024 and beyond. I know you have cruises. I know you have cruises coming up in 2024, but you have group cruises coming up in 2024 too, right?
Yeah. Next year, I'm doing so many things so different. First of all, literally this time next year, I'll be hosting my very first group cruise. So it literally be like around the same time, July 14th. That's when my family used to take our annual vacation. So I'm going to
Uh-huh.
run it back the same time frame for my very first group cruise out of Miami, which is going to be lit on the horizon. I'm excited about that. But then I'm going to get off my group cruise, hang around Miami for a day, and I'm hopping on the inaugural sailing of Utopia of the Seas. So
Woo!
that's gonna be lit because I have never did a inaugural sailing before, and I'm doing a royal cruise, y'all. Woo. So that
That's
alone will be
amazing.
lit.
Thanks,
The
Keisha.
fact that I had these two vacations kind of back to back, and I'm excited. So I'm trying to do like some inaugurals next year.
Yeah.
Something a little different. I mean, I did different. We did the Norwegian this year. We did
Yeah.
Virgin, and we doing Margaritaville. But I'm trying to step out of my, as far as a content creator, my bubble of just Carnival.
Right. Right.
And then I be diamond, so I want to step out of other stuff now. So I want to do Norwegian again, but not in a big vlogger sense, just as more
Yeah.
of a regular cruiser. My kids are itching to get on that Disney ship, but it ain't got no casino. But I'm gonna do it with people. I've
Yeah.
actually booked on Utopia twice next year. You gotta wait
Woo!
out when I'm on that ship next year twice. So yes, I got a lot of content. I'm trying to switch up and just get out my comfort zone. And I might be having a really, really, really
I
big
agree.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go on those
Like
trips too.
I may have a really big land vacation next year, which is in the works, but I don't want to talk about until I have it locked in. So yeah,
Okay.
so I'm
Okay.
switching it up next year than just the plain old carnival. I love my carnival. I need to turn out some of these royal.
Whew. Well, it's going to be exciting, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. I agree that the Utopia, massive, the icon. Oh my gosh,
I
you
could get
got
on the
those have
icon
to be at
because
least, huh?
I couldn't get on icon. Icon was
You can't get icon.
too late. But I can tell y'all this: on my group cruise, I might have a YouTuber who some people may think is huge coming on my group cruise. I will let y'all know once they officially booked. But if you know me and know who I holler about and my peoples who I rock with, that's kind of in a bigger circle. They said that they might come with me. So I'm just saying,
Oh,
they might be rocking with me. And so I'm excited. And I asked them, like, what, you serious? Ah! So I'm excited that they might be coming with me.
fangirl moment. Fangirl moment.
Yes. So I'm excited. But I'm always excited to meet people. And next year, getting on Royal twice would be very, very interesting.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to next year. Next year will be a very lit travel year. That's all I gotta say.
Uh, we got to stay tuned, y'all, or try to catch her so we can jump on some of these cruises with her.
Yes.
Now I know I kind of asked you this earlier, but do you have a favorite moment from the group cruise that just made you think, man, I'm glad I didn't miss that? Now I know you've done lots of group cruises already, but you just glad you were there for this particular thing.
Uh, I
Uh-oh.
was drunk, but I did. But I
I
did.
love the drinks. She's
I
like,
like
I
that,
don't
but I
know.
did like that cocktail party.
Were there any new ones? Were there any new ones that
Nah, because
trust
when I
our
got there, I just kind of poured like 6 drinks in, and Dre's like, "Sis, what you doing?" I said, "Shut up!" And then I'm like, "Shut up! That's how you did." That cocktail party was like, "I'm glad I ain't missed this one, baby."
Hey, Janice.
I
Hi, Angel. Thanks for coming in.
love that cocktail party, baby. That cocktail party was nice. I had my cup. I filled up my cup. I had 3 drinks. I let that cocktail party like, I don't know what's going on. That cocktail party was, but then again,
Yes.
and I'm
I
just real.
mean,
It's
I think
moments
it
like
was.
I love my family, like Dre, and he gets on my nerve, but he gonna make sure I don't get too drunk. Sis, you good? Like it's stuff like that about my YouTube family that he gonna always have eyes on me, make sure I'm not too drunk if I'm by myself. You good? Take care. Like he gonna fuss at me, but I know he gonna make sure his sister's all right. So that's why I love my YouTube over here. But that cocktail party, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite moments. I
That's
love
a
us at the
funny
dining
thing.
room table every night. I love us
Yeah.
singing the happy birthday song. I love the Motown show. That was really, really one of my highlights because I love the Motown music. But those was wait a minute. I loved us at the beach. Tell the people how I was a mermaid at the beach. They don't believe me.
They don't believe you. What?
Tell them I was a little mermaid.
Okay,
Tell them
she
I was
was
Ariel.
out, she was out there. She was out there in the water, in the deep. Okay, so we're out on the beach. And that was Half Moon Cay. Yeah, we're at Half Moon Cay, and I wanted to, you can see the ship tendered offshore, and I wanted to get as close as I could to try and get pictures of the ship. Um, Sister Bernadette was already walking out there, basically to the rope line. I guess before the drop off. And I was like, oh, I'm behind her. I'm gonna watch, where the water line is on her to see how far I can go. So she was out there, she's nice and tall. So I'm like, okay, I can go. I kept going. Veronica is like, Alisa, what are you doing out there? I'm like, you're fine. It's fine. No. I'm like, come on. Veronica came out there with me. me. She thought I was crazy, but she came out there
I
and
was a good mermaid, y'all.
we were in the water. We were embracing our inner Ednas with the being the mermaids
I
and
was
doing
scared of you. I was the mermaid
that
under the sea.
Caribbean blue water, and we were out there.
So,
Yes, she did it. She did
I
it.
told y'all, she's the only one that knows the truth. I was the mermaid. Oh, that's funny. I was
You
out there
did.
with the mermaid. Mom, like, yeah.
It was fun. Now,
That was
aren't
such
you
a
glad
fun.
you did that?
That moment was fun. And then we just laid out in the ocean like we some beach beauty. That was a really just
That's right.
fun.
You out there.
That was like the divas have arrived. Yeah, that was a fun. That was like fun. I was a mermaid, like, ew, I got this.
Look at us. Look at us. Yes, that beach was. It was beautiful. The water was beautiful. It was calling us.
Yes, it was. Beautiful. Hot,
Wow.
it was beautiful.
It was hot. It was hot for sure. It
But
was. Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah. Did you? Now you've probably done that tender or a tender to shore a lot of times before. Did you think that was a long one? I was kind of surprised that it was such a long because you can see it obviously from the ship. You can see the island. I thought, nah, it's not going to take 20 minutes. We'll be there in 5. It was.
No,
It was a long.
I mean, I feel like I've been on longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. See,
I feel like I've been on longer. I love that picture too, sis. I think
yes.
I've been on longer. So I mean, it was actually kind of short to me.
You thought it was short? Okay.
Yeah, it was kind
I
of
thought
short.
it
I
was.
mean, I will say this. If Angel's still in the chat, we was on one in Princess Key in on Groucation. Ours was more lit. We was on there like this, and everybody was just sitting there like. But
You
ours was
just
just
said it
like,
was really long. Okay, yeah, I remember that now.
yeah.
You're right.
But he's yeah.
That's funny.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so
ours was kind of
that was
quiet.
I
It
would
was
say the
full.
biggest vibe. It was kind of like where everybody at? Everybody just so quiet. Okay, be quiet now. Versus when my angels on that bad, but we was like, okay. So it was like it was a different vibe.
That's funny. That's funny. But it was all good. It was all
Yeah, but
good.
yeah, it was definitely fun. We had a good time. I had an amazing time out there.
So, final thoughts. Anything you would like to tell the people about cruising, how it's, what it's brought to your life, a tip, a gem, anything. What would you
I
like to
would say when you go on a cruise, make your cruise experience about you. Do all the things you want to do. If your friends do something that you don't want to do, that's fine. All my friends, what I did the Skagways, I didn't want to do it, and I still had an amazing time. They had an amazing time because it's still your vacation as well if you're doing a group cruise. If you are on a group cruise, don't walk up and meet people, meet people that's in your group because at the end of the day, you guys are all together and you could realize you can make amazing new friendship. Before our group cruise, I've kind of rarely may talk to Lisa. And now afterwards, it's like, what's up, sis? What's up, sis? What's up, sis? What's up, sis? Because we had moments that you guys won't see in the vlogs, just sitting there talking, sitting there building connection, building a friendship, building laughter, about it. And so that's the beauty of group cruises is that you get to meet people and put this down. Yes, it's good to get content, but get to know the person you're seeing and realize naturally going to be a whole new light behind the camera. Cruising is an amazing vacation. Whether it's a 3-day cruise, an 8-day cruise, or longer, just go on a cruise and try to just live your best of life. I go on a cruise, every cruise, and I be me. I'm gonna be the loudest. I'm gonna be the drunkest. I'm gonna blow the whistle. I don't care if you don't like it because I paid my money. And I'm gonna have fun my way. I'm gonna scream, run it back, run it back. I don't care if you don't like it because this is my vacation as well, and I don't care if you don't like it because I paid for my vacation. I'm a vacation me. I'm gonna twerk at 46, and I don't care if you don't like it. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna wear my bikini the way I want to wear it. I don't care if you don't like it, because I'm representing the big girls all around the world. Do what you ain't nobody looking at you, ain't nobody studying you. Do you, and that's what I would tell you. Go on vacation, go on a cruise. You go on vacation, have the best time, live your best life. Don't be worried about, oh, they watching me. Anybody watching you, anybody studying you. Let me worry about you. Do you?
That's true.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna meet people at the bars. We're gonna buy me drinks. I'm gonna have fun. And you will meet the most amazing people. As I said before, I made some of the best friendships on a cruise for life. And because we sitting there, we ain't no camera in our hand. We just sitting there just talking. When y'all was out there sad, where I met a lady who run a film director, and we sat there and laughed and joked and talked for hours and made a new friendship. Now we Facebook friends. We still talk now. That I probably would have never met if y'all was with me, because I'm just talking to complete strangers. We're like, girl, what's going on? So you meet the best friendships at sea. And I think that with any group cruise, you're going to have people that you connect with stronger, and some you don't. And that's fine. But it's about how you do you, and don't ever water down who you are on vacation. You turn that up all the way up. I'm going to go to the club and dance the best of them, and I don't care. So just enjoy your vacation, live your best life. Life is too damn short, and I'm going to live my best life, because exactly, I'm gonna do me. I wear my thong. I don't wear that. I'm grown. I do me on my vacation and ain't worry about what nobody else got to say. Exactly. You ain't gonna see people. People ain't studying you. So live your life. Don't be scared to try new things if you're cruising. Don't be scared to try trivia. Don't be scared to get into a dance. Don't be scared to do a cooking class. Get out there and try some. Don't be scared to try new foods. The food is free. Try it. I love oysters and mussels. All this because I went on vacation and tried it for the first time. Now I get it every time. Don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone on a cruise, because you'll be surprised at what you might not do at home that you love to do on a cruise ship. And the most important thing, we ain't talking about no politics. We ain't talking about who the president is, who not the president. We ain't leave that mess back on land. Go on vacation to vacate from all that. We don't think about your bills at home. I went on a cruise in January. My whole basement flooded. Literally, thousands of dollars for damage. You believe me? Here's my credit card. Y'all pay what I need to pay. I'm cruising. I was still out there twerking with the best of them, because what can I do? I'm not there. Go on vacations to vacate that life. Go have your best time. Life is too short. Don't go there with all that drama and all. No, go there, have a good time. Good time.
Absolutely. Great advice. That's from the Miss Platinum now. That's right. You can flash it again. It's okay.
Platinum. Give y'all this platinum advice, okay?
Well, like you said, we have been talking around each other through Edna and others. I'm so glad that we finally got to meet and hug it out. we had a good time.
Exactly.
We had a good time. Thank you so much for doing this. I really
thank you for asking little me.
I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Thanks everybody in the chat for coming in and questioning and participating. I appreciate it so much.
Y'all coming through. Thank you, girl, for asking me. I will do it again and again and again and again.
I might take you up
amazing.
I might take you up on it. Thank you so much.
I got a bunch of more coming. I had like 4 more cruises this year, I think. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
1 more this year.
Keep that cruise life. Keep the cruise life going.
We can run it back.
We can run it back. That I can handle. Thanks, Veronica. Thank you, everybody.
Guys. Thank you, sis.
Don't forget the thumbs up.
Bye, guys.
Bye.